Okay, just to give you an idea how my setup is, this is a Gunter rig, but the yard is actually screwed right to the sail. You can see here I've melted the end of the rope so I didn't have to do a big knot, and I increased the size. This was a blue, you can probably see it, it was a blue rope, mostly blue, there was a bit of red in it, but I also put a little paint on it. If I can paint a sail, I can get the rope to look the color I want, because it was free to me. And I have two other sections that I could set this up and change the height of the yard. But I'm going to add another foot. That'll take the boom a foot more off the cabin. And maybe we'll catch a little more clean air up there. So there again, and that's the crotch. I just made it out of some marine ply, and there's a rope that gets tied around the sort of cradles the mast as it slides up. And yeah, so the sail turned out pretty good, I think. Oh, come on, straighten you out so the crow kind of shows. There we go. There you go. So now I'm going to pull out the boat and see about setting the whole thing up and see how it works out.
I just want to point out, you can see the yard where it gets pulled up. I have two, that's just below actually, I have two Lexan flanges, you could argue. They flange outward so that it cradles the top of the yard. Now technically I suppose you don't need that, but I put them there. I saw it in a Duckworks article, and the crotch works pretty good. And you can see it's pretty tight to the mast, so that's good. And the mast the sail I only tag down at the bottom here. I can't draw it in any tighter at the bottom. It's older, I suppose. If I let go from the back, then I get more wrinkles. So it will do. There, you can see right there where there was a number, a bit of paint came off as I was trying to raise it because it was all folded in that area. And I just thought I'd show you the awning too. I made it from a scrap piece of sail, anything for free basically. And the metal sections came from other boats, and to get it up high enough I had to add this little triangular thing. It's not perfect. I was hoping that this would end up straight when it got put up, but if I put it up too straight then I can't go forward and squeeze through here. So that might be more a problem on my part than anything, but bottom line is it works. Now there's no crinkling. I fold that up all the time. There's no loss of paint on that. I did the same process. So it's holding up really well. So the sail must be a different, I don't know if one might be polyester, one might be nylon, I don't know. So one works really well. So it's a hit and miss. I guess it would help if you knew exactly the material you were working with. But it still looks way better than the white. And yeah, it did have a blue top. I forgot about that. The whole top panel up there was blue, which wouldn't have suited the look of this at all. All right, that's it for now. Visit roydesignThat.com if you're interested in plans for crow. Or down the corner here, we have our Rose, Deanne's Rose, and she's coming out shortly. And way over there, against the shed, is Thorn. That's a good little dingy as well. They're all coming out tomorrow. I have the Girl Guides for a show and tell, basically boating safety, PDF versus life jacket, that kind of thing. If anybody doesn't know, life jacket flips you over if you're unconscious, so you don't drown. On the PDF, basically just keeps you afloat. Oh, that's a nice view. Okay, enough for now.